What if all the animals suddenly disappeared? If all animals suddenly disappeared, the impact on the world and human society would be profound and catastrophic. The disappearance of animals would have far-reaching ecological, economic, social, and cultural consequences that would affect every aspect of human life. In this essay, we will explore the potential effects of such a scenario. Ecological impact. The ecological impact of the sudden disappearance of all animals would be significant. Animals play critical roles in maintaining the health and balance of ecosystems. They help to pollinate plants, control pest populations, spread seeds, and recycle nutrients. Without animals, these processes would be disrupted, leading to a cascade of ecological changes. Pollination is a critical process for the survival of many plant species. Many plants rely on animals such as bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds to spread their pollen and reproduce. Without these animals, plants would have a much harder time reproducing, and many plant species would eventually become extinct. The loss of pollinators would also have significant impacts on agricultural production, leading to decreased yields and increased food prices. Animals also play a critical role in controlling pest populations. Many animals, such as birds and bats, eat insects and help to keep their populations in check. Without these animals, insect populations would explode, leading to increased damage to crops and the spread of disease. The loss of animals would also impact the food chain, as predators such as wolves and lions would no longer have prey to eat. This would lead to a shift in the balance of ecosystems, potentially leading to the extinction of some species. Economic impact. The sudden disappearance of all animals would have significant economic consequences. Many industries rely on animals for their survival, such as agriculture, fishing, and hunting. The loss of animals would cause significant disruptions in these industries, leading to economic instability and job losses. Agriculture would be one of the industries most affected by the disappearance of animals. Without pollinators, many crops would not be able to reproduce, leading to significant decreases in yields. Livestock farming would also be impacted, as there would be no animals to raise for meat, dairy, or other products. This would lead to a significant decrease in the supply of food, causing food prices to rise and potentially leading to food shortages. Fishing would also be impacted by the loss of animals. Many fish species rely on other animals for food, and without these animals, fish populations would decline. This would lead to a decrease in fish catches and a significant blow to the fishing industry. Hunting would also be impacted, as there would be no animals to hunt for sport or for meat. Social impact. The disappearance of animals would have significant social consequences. Humans have a complex and interconnected relationship with animals, and their disappearance would impact human society in many ways. Many people rely on animals for their livelihoods, such as farmers, fishermen, and hunters. The disappearance of animals would cause significant economic disruptions, leading to job losses and potential poverty. People who rely on animals for their survival, such as indigenous communities, would also be impacted, as animals are a critical part of their culture and way of life. The loss of animals would also impact the food chain, leading to potential food shortages and hunger. Many people rely on meat and other animal products as a significant part of their diet. Without animals, people would have to rely on other sources of protein, such as plant-based proteins, which may not be as readily available or affordable. The disappearance of animals would also impact human health. Many medicines are derived from animals, and their loss would make it harder to develop new medicines or find cures for diseases. The loss of animals would also impact the environment, leading to decreased air and water quality, and potential increases in diseases spread by insects. The cultural impact of the sudden disappearance of all animals would be significant. Humans have a complex and interconnected relationship with animals, and their disappearance would impact human culture and society in many ways. Animals play a significant role in human art, literature, religion, and mythology. Many cultures have traditional stories and myths that involve animals, and they are often featured in art and literature. The loss of animals would impact these cultural artifacts, potentially leading to the loss of valuable cultural heritage. Animals are also a significant part of human rituals and ceremonies. Many cultures have traditions that involve animals, such as animal sacrifice, animal totems, and animal spirit guides. The loss of animals would impact these cultural practices, potentially leading to the loss of cultural identity and the disruption of traditional ways of life. The loss of animals would also impact human spirituality and religion. Many religions have beliefs and practices that involve animals, such as the reverence of certain animals as sacred or the belief in animal spirits. The loss of animals would impact these religious practices, potentially leading to a loss of spiritual connection and meaning. Animals also play a significant role in human recreation and leisure activities. Many people enjoy watching and interacting with animals, such as birdwatching or visiting zoos and aquariums. The loss of animals would impact these recreational activities, potentially leading to a decrease in tourism and a loss of opportunities for leisure and relaxation. Conclusion. In conclusion, the sudden disappearance of all animals would have catastrophic consequences for the world and human society. The ecological, economic, social, and cultural impacts would be significant and far-reaching, potentially leading to the extinction of species, economic instability, social upheaval, and cultural loss. It is essential to recognize the critical role that animals play in maintaining the health and balance of ecosystems and the interconnectedness of all living things. We must work to protect and preserve animal populations and their habitats to ensure a sustainable future for all.